Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tyler, and I am here back again with Let's Play World of Warcraft Project Ascension. This is episode 24, and we are here at the Cape of Stranglethorn, just outside of Booty Bay. I think I'm going to be down here in the southern area of Stranglethorn Vale for most of this episode. I have quite a few quests to do down in this area. The first being the Bloodsail Buccaneers, a quest I've had for quite some time. All we have to do is check out the cove north of Booty Bay. There are going to be some mobs that we are going to be killing. So let's get this party started. And I'm going to be trying out a new rotate. Excuse me? I can't really quite get to him. This mage is like, I'm going to be... He's going to be like, I'm going to try and walk up this hill here so you can't attack me. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I see you over there. Are you gonna attack me? If so, I'm ready. I am ready for you. There are gonna be a few of these Bloodsail pirate mobs that we might have to kill, so we're gonna come over here to the southern Savage Coast, and essentially we don't have to explore this area. All we have to do is turn the quest into. There is a piece. There's an item over here that has the question mark, the yellow question mark, meaning we can turn the quest in. And essentially what that means, it's called the Bloodsail Correspondent. So we don't have to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is going to be my real first test of my new, I guess I can say, rotation, if I wanted to. See how much damage my whirlwind does here. And it's looking pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think we can. I am being spammed down by that mage over there with a fireball, but otherwise, I mean, I'm doing some pretty good damage here. Whirlwind is looking to be like a pretty good pickup on my end. Let's see here. There you go. And that's that. So. Don't forget to heal your pet. I'm going to cannibalize real quick. Let me check my recount damage because let's see what I'm doing here. So Whirlwind definitely is doing the most damage here. Storm Strike, below Hemorrhage. That's interesting. I thought it'd be a little bit higher just because it's an attack with both weapons. So this is the Bloodsail Correspondence, what you're going to want to turn the quest into. So inside the skiff, you discover a map with some hastily written text on it, along with some coins. The map shows Booty Bay with a red X drawn precisely at the spot at which you are standing. The scribbled text reads, "You men are to secure a camp at this location and keep quiet. Wait for the signal from the southern command post before attacking. If anyone approaches you, kill them. Report your findings back to First Mate Kraz, back at Booty Bay." And that's the original quest giver who we got the quest from in the first place. And there is Miss 39 Human over there. I see you. Don't know what your plan is. If you were trying to gank me or if you were just being cautious, I don't know. That's okay. If she wants to attack me, I mean, come on, bring it on. I've learned from last episode. Uh-oh. I'm gonna start to keep my emotions, I guess, more in check. More in check, definitely. So we have a few more quests to do over here, involving these nice, lovely gorillas here. The first being, let's see, Mokthardin's enchantment. We need one aged gorilla sinew, which isn't going to be a 100% drop rate on these guys, these Elder Mistveil gorillas. So just keep that in mind. We're going to need to kill quite a few of them here, actually. And there's my pet leveling up. He actually learned some new spells. Growl rank 5, Bite rank 6, so that's more damage there. The other quest is Scaring Shaky. So we need 5 Mistveil Giblets. And I believe they are 100% drop rates. Doesn't seem like it's not dropping after a kill here. Although I spoke too soon because just after looting that one, I discovered, hey, that one didn't just drop some giblets. So it's not quite 100% drop rate. So far it's 75%, 3 out of 4. So just keep that in mind. I mean, these guys are around level 40, 41, 39. So if you're level appropriate, I mean, you've got nothing to worry about. These guys are nothing special with these mobs. They don't do any increased damage or anything like that. But we want to kind of make a path up towards, you can see this cave up there. We have another quest to do up there. So kind of when you're killing these gorillas, kind of make your way up towards that cave so we can do that quest as well, actually. And that will be a quest we just picked up at the end, near the end of last episode. Stranglethorn Fever, we need the Heart of Mach. So essentially, and you guys will see in just a couple seconds here, or just a minute or so, there's an NPC inside the cave. When you start the quest, he's going to start summoning in these gorillas one at a time until you finally get to the, I think it's like the third or fourth final gorilla. Actually, we might need an item here to start this quest. I'm not entirely sure. So it's Witch Doctor Unbagwa is who we want to talk to. A Gorilla Fang, we do have one of those. So Witch Doctor Umbagwa know that Mach the Savage like, yes, yes, me speak with the spirits, make he come, I do. Okay, I'm not gonna try and talk Jamaican like that, or African, I guess, either or. I'm not good with voices, I guess, that aren't completely English sounding. So he likes Gorilla Fangs for IFU. I talk to spirits, make Mach the Savage come. So we've started, in essence, in effect, we've started the quest, quote-unquote quest. So here comes an enraged silverback gorilla. Get a stun on him here. And then after we kill the enraged silverback gorilla, another will come running up. The mate of Mach, I believe, comes running up. And then eventually Mach the Savage comes up as well. So off screen, so here is Konda. Just some random level 43 gorilla. Nothing too special. Off screen, what was I going to say? I did make my way over to Orgrimmar and Thunderbluff, and I started learning some new spells. So here's Mach the Savage, the third and final gorilla. He's going to be a level 44. But again, it's nothing we can't handle. I mean, we've killed mobs about 5 and 6 levels higher than we are, so not too bad at all. Make sure you loot him. You can get the Heart of Mach. It is a 100% drop rate, and after we loot the Heart of Mach, we can no longer start or turn in, I guess, the blue quest to Witch Doctor Umbagwa. But if you fail for whatever reason, say you die, I'm pretty sure you can start the quest over again. Just make sure you have another Gorilla Fang. So yeah, I made my way over to Orgrimmar and to Thunderbluff because I was learning all the new spells. Since I've hit 40, I had a few spells here and there I needed to learn the new ranks of, and I can tell you I got a new rank for both Wind Fury weapon and Frostband weapon. At level 40 you can get rank 5 for Mark of the Wild, so that increases our armor a little bit and our attributes. What else? I think that's pretty much it. It was just those handful of spells. We did get a new Eviscerate rank, so that will be doing a little more damage here and there. We still need one more Giblet. That's such a funny word, Giblet. Or Giblet, but I'm pretty sure it's Giblet. Like, I know that word. I know that word for sure, and yeah, I think it is Giblet, not Giblet. We're running a little low on mana here, and I'm not sure. I think, you know what I think it is? Well, to start off with, our mana regen is not very good at all. And I think it's now that we have Storm Strike in our rotation, and we're still missing that last Giblet here. We're using so much mana, and we're not regenerating it faster than we're using it. So if each 8 seconds we use Storm Strike, which is 70, let's just round up to 70 mana. I mean, I can only use it like 20 times in 8 seconds. What is that? 160 seconds? 3 minutes? So in 3 minutes I'm going to be running out of mana, right? So yeah. I do have some drinks with me. Melon juice is such an old drink. That requires level 15. My goodness. Smot's chest. The captain's chest. I don't know if I want to try and attempt this because I do know it is an elite mob, but I'm not one to stray from elites, and you guys know that for sure. I'm gonna head up north a little bit. I do have all those quests to turn in down in Booty Bay, but I'm gonna make my way north just a little bit. We're gonna try and complete Zanzils Secret, and we can also. There's a little shortcut. I think, is it there? No, because that leads to the cave, right? The spirit den. There is a little shortcut that leads to the coast, where there's a second area where we want to kill mobs to try and collect Zanzils Mixture, because as you'll see, we're going to be fighting ghouls and like undead mobs and the likes, but the drop rate I think is pretty bad for Zanzils Mixture, as we'll see here in the coming seconds. But watch, I'm going to eat my words again. I'm going to kill this I'm going to kill this mob, and then you'll see it drop immediately, and that's the problem there. That is a big problem, I should say. Okay, let's do this. Let's run away. Because I ain't taking all those mobs at once, dude. It's so many mobs. Oh, poor pet. He's dead for sure. He is dead for sure. No way. No way. Whoa, you can use min pet while you're in travel form? If my pet survives, I will be very surprised. Actually, you know what? I was gonna say we could kill him. So we did actually loot one Zanzils Mixture, but my God, that's just. Wait, no, pet. Have you learned nothing? Okay, it's okay. Well, I didn't know you can use min pet while in travel form. You can also eat and drink too. Has that always been like that, or is that new? I don't ever remember you being able to eat and drink. That's very strange, huh? I don't know. I will tell you guys, I do know one thing for sure, is that I'm going to cut away now. I'm going to try and take out these mobs. This quest is Zanzils Secret. It is orange. It is a little high for us, but I don't think that's too much what we can't handle. I mean, as you saw there, my pet ran in and aggroed the entire camp, so obviously I can't take on like 6 mobs at a time. But I think I can handle 2 or 3 at a time, definitely. So I'm going to cut away. I'll try and collect all these 12 stacks of Zanzils Mixture, and then I'm going to head over and try and do the captain's chest as well. So I'm going to cut away. I'll see you guys over on the other side of the Savage Coast. I guess it would be whatever coastal line this is called over here, on the other side of Booty Bay. So I will be right back. Alrighty, boys and girls, I am back here at the Crystal Shore. That is exactly the name that I was looking for, that I didn't quite. I'm gonna try and kite this guy back up here because I don't really want to fight him in the water. So we are taking on Gorlash. He is the elite that I was talking about previously, that we need to kill and loot him for Smot's chest. Now you may have noticed, I don't know if you guys have seen, but down here I've only collected 4 out of 12 Zanzils Mixtures. So unfortunately, Ding Dong as well. I decided that most of those mobs are around 44. They were a little too high for me. I guess now probably it's not so bad, but I could really only take on 1 at a time, and a lot of them like to run away when they dip below like 20% health, and they would pretty much they would chain aggro other mobs. I can really only take on like 2 at a time because they were so much higher than I was level wise. But we did get Smot's chest from that kill, and we also leveled up to 41. So ding dong, ding ding dong, congrats to us. I'm not gonna attack her. Does she need help? No, she's good. Yeah, I wasn't going to attack her anyway, because I'm not a dick, and I know I've said this before. I don't just attack people when they're on combat or when their health is at like 50%. I mean, I could have totally ganked her right there, but I'm not an asshole. So we did level up to 41, so let's go ahead and start allocating some stat points that we have a plenty of. And you guys have also probably noticed I do now have 2 ability essences and 4 talent essences. I was saving them up because I know at 40 I have at level 40 so many different talents open up that you can pick and choose from. I mean, look at this. I mean, level 40 is really where things on this server get juicy, get fun. I mean, because and I know I said this last episode, but I mean, Boom can form becomes available at 40. I'm a leader of the pack. I mean, that's not really fun or anything. But Bestial Wrath in the Beast Mastery tree, and it's like, hey, I have a pet now. Maybe I can go for Bestial Wrath or True Shot Aura, which would increase my attack power by 5%. In Survival Hunter, there's nothing fun in Survival Hunter until ever. Survival Hunter is boring. In Arcane Mage, what is it? Arcane Power, yeah. Frost Mage, you get Ice Barrier. It's like sort of like a shield for us if we wanted it. But I was leaning towards, in the Arms Warrior talent tree, Mortal Strike. Costs 30 Rage. It's on a 6-second cooldown, but it's a Vicious Strike that deals 110% weapon damage plus 85, and then wounds the target, reducing the effectiveness of any healing by 50%. I could grab that. It does cost 2 ability essences and 1 talent essence, but I could grab that. And it's not so much of a rage dump as it is just another item in my rotation. So I don't know if I'm entirely on board for that. After I get that, I'd still have 3 additional talents, essences that I can start putting into something. I don't know what. Strength of Arms maybe, which increases my strength and stamina and expertise, but I don't think I want to put any points into that just yet. So I'll think about it, because I also think I'm also thinking about it, and I'm also thinking that I need something for my mana. And I know I could go into Holy Paladin here and get Seal of Wisdom, which I do have Seal of Righteousness already, or I could either get Seal of Wisdom, which each melee attack has a chance to restore 4% mana, so I could always switch between Seal of Wisdom and then Seal of Righteousness just to fill my mana up, you know. But then I could also grab, in Retribution or Paladin, I could grab Judgment of Wisdom. See, I already have Judgment of Light, but I could go for Judgment of Wisdom, and this is essentially, it's the same thing as Judgment of Light, only it will restore 2% of my base mana instead of 2% of my base health. So, either or. I'm leaning towards one of those two, just because I think I'll start needing some mana regen for this build, only because I have Storm Strike and Judgment of Light, and what else do I have? I think that's pretty much it. But I mean, after about 5 fights, it seems like my mana's gone. So, you know, where'd my mana go? Anyway, let's go ahead and turn in the quests that we have to turn in. The Captain's Chest, he's going to give us some bracers. So let's just accept that. And actually, I'm thinking about it. These bracers aren't too good anymore. Obviously, the stats have been shit since forever. The only reason I was using these was because it increased the duration of Slice and Dice. But, and I know I talked about this in an earlier episode, maybe like 5 episodes ago, that they stopped working. That it no longer gave me the buff to Slice and Dice. So it's like, why do I still even have these? But these really aren't any better. I mean, 4 Stam, 9 Int, 3 Spirit. I mean, I might as well equip them just for now because it's better stats than 2 Intellect and 2 Strength. But it's like, man, I really need some new bracers now. So this is Shaky Felipe, and he wanted the 5 Mistveil Giblets. Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf? Bring Shaky's payment to Seawolf McKinley. So we were, quote-unquote, scaring Shaky there just to get his payment for Seawolf McKinley, because apparently a bunch of people owe him debts, and he's not too keen on collecting them. He's sending us to be the, pretty much, not the bounty hunter, but like the debt collector is what we're being paid for. So this quest, this is First Mate Kraz. This is for the quest Bloodsail Buccaneers. Let's turn that in. Report the planned Bloodsail attack to Fleet Master Seahorn. He's upstairs. We do have the quest here, Stranglethorn Fever, the Heart of Mach. We can turn into Finn Fizz Racket here. Mother, so cold. Heading into the twisting nether. Hold me, mother. If it's a fever, why you're cold? Shouldn't you be hot? The weakness has not completely left me. Oh. Feel strength returning. So we've healed him. And that's that. That's all we need to know. He's healed. He didn't die. He did not die. We saved him. Let's turn in Shaky's payment to McKinley here. Well done. My list is shortening, but there are still people who owe me. So he wants Mari's clubbed foot, John John's golden spyglass, and Chucky's huge ring. I believe that quest is going to be, yeah, orange. Voodoo Doos. Voodoo Doos. That's a funny little play on, I wouldn't even call it play on words, just like a little funny tongue twister. The quest name. So we do have a quest to turn in up here, but we also have a quest to collect, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be upstairs here. Yes, this dwarf here. Deeg, what you got for me? Up to snuff. He wants 15 shares of snuff. I believe that's over. Yeah, that's going to be over there. That's going to involve the Bloodsail Pirates again. So this is the follow-up, Bloodsail Buccaneers. We're reporting the attack to Fleetmaster Seahorn. So now he says, Kraz speaks highly of your dedication to the Blackwater Raiders. I'm going to trust you with a mission of extreme importance to the fleet. So Blackwater Raiders, I mean, essentially they're pirates too, right? They're just a different, they're just a different clan compared to the Bloodsail Buccaneers. So he wants us to kill 10 Bloodsail swashbucklers and bring back the charts to him. So we're gonna, it's like a sister quest with up to snuff. So we can collect the 15 snuffs and also do the Bloodsail Buccaneers at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to be doing those quests this episode. I think I want to head up and try and do Raptor Mastery right now. That's always fun because then we can do the follow-up to that is killing King Bangladesh, and that will be Big Game Hunter. So keep an eye out. Avast, who goes there? Oh, so he's missing an eye. Dizzy One Eye, that's his name, Dizzy One Eye, wants you to retrieve his eye from the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Okay, I can definitely do that. That is something I can do. So I'm going to cut away now. That's also, I would call it a quote-unquote sister quest with Up to Snuff and Bloodsail Buccaneers. I'm going to cut away. I'm going to head up north. We do have one quest to turn in there at Grom Gall. But I'm going to head up and do Raptor Mastery now. So this quest, we need to find, it's an elite raptor mob, and his name is Tethys, or it could be a her, he or she. Before you proved yourself to be such a go-getter in the jungle, let me tell you about a ferocious raptor that even I failed to kill. Ajax here calls this Raptor. Willy Waptor. Wily. Gosh, I'm so dumb. Ajax here calls this wily raptor. I think they did that on purpose, just so they make a fool out of anyone who reads that too fast, saying that wily raptor, Tethys. If you want to prove yourself a true master, kill Tethys and bring his talent. So it is a male raptor. It would be a feat that no other big game hunter has accomplished. So I'm going to cut away. I'll meet you guys up north of the Gurubashi Arena, and we can find Tethys and bring him to justice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here just north of the Gurubashi Arena, and you can see I'm running through this entire area looking for Tethys. Here he is. So you're just going to make your way through the jungle stalkers, through the young jungle stalkers, and Tethys is going to be a level 43 elite raptor mob. I think I've mentioned that before. He is elite, so just be wary of that. And I did, off screen, I did pick up, little help here. I did pick up Mortal Strike here. So that's just something to keep an eye on, see how much damage that does. And I actually missed. Is my pet not, he's deciding not to help me. Not to help attack that mob there. It's like, what? Alright, so we can probably spam him down with some executes, another Mortal Strike, and that's that. That is Tethys. A little trouble, actually. But nothing we couldn't handle him because my pet wasn't taking aggro away from the original jungle stalker that we accidentally aggroed along with Tethys. But yeah, let's see our new ability, Mortal Strike. 3 uses. Actually, one was a dodge. Oh, 2 of them were dodged. Wow, but the one hit did 140 damage, so it's not so bad, right? No, I don't think so. That's pretty good. 140 damage. Storm Strike. His average is actually Only 70. That's interesting. So maybe think about, I don't know, getting rid of Storm Strike. I don't know if it's actually doing a lot like of damage, but I mean if we compared it with Mortal Strike, I mean Mortal Strike has a shorter cooldown, and it does seem to be doing more damage. So maybe I'll get Mortal Strike. I don't know. I think Storm Strike's fine for now. I'm not gonna worry about. Let me kill a couple mobs here. What? Excuse me? Let me kill a couple mobs here and see. Mortal Strike does seem to be doing a lot of damage, though. A lot of damage. The only thing is it costs a lot of rage, so it's not even, like, it's not an ability you can consider a rage dump. You have to have 30 rage to use it anyway. One ability that, you know, I could get rid of that I don't really use a lot is Execute. And I don't really use it a lot. And I feel like Mortal Strike could be a replacement for that. And obviously, Mortal Strike you can use at any point in the fight. And you're not restricted to only being able to use it when the target is at 20% health. But I do want to think about getting rid of Mortal Strike, or Execute, excuse me, and possibly picking up a heal or some sort of ability that regens my mana, such as Seal of Wisdom, Judgment of Wisdom, possibly Aspect of the Viper, which is a hunter ability that regenerates your mana at 4% every 3 seconds. The downside to that, however, is that while it's active, you deal 50% less damage. And I think they had to rework that ability. I can show you it to be exact here. They had to rework that ability just a tad bit, because before I think it only applied to ranged attacks. But so now, let me read this here. The hunter takes on the aspect of the Viper, causing ranged and melee attacks to regenerate mana, but reducing your total damage and healing done by 50%. In addition, you gain 4% of maximum mana every 3 seconds. So, you gain 4% mana every 3 seconds, plus you regenerate mana when you use abilities, when you deal damage with abilities, but you deal 50% damage. So obviously, there's a downside to that. That's why to try and balance the ability to not make it seem so crazy OP. So let's go ahead and talk to Farseer Mok'Thardin here. Turn in Mok'Thardin's enchantment. This was the quest where we needed to collect only one aged Gorilla Sinew. We can turn this in, get a nice chunk of experience, and there is another follow-up, if you can believe it. This quest, man, has been going on forever. So this is the final quest, I believe, in the chain. My final request of you: bring to me holy spring water. Be warned, an expedition of Naga explorers have advanced upon this spring. So this quest, actually, he needs holy spring water. He also wants you to kill 10 Naga explorers. This quest is actually a sister quest, I would say, goes hand in hand with Akiris by the bundle, so I'm actually glad I didn't do that already, because we would have just killed, we would have been killing Naga in vain. So we can pair that quest along with Mok'Thardin's enchantment, do both of those at the same time. But for right now, I'm going to head over, I'm going to make my way to Nessingwary's expedition. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to cut away. I'll see you guys over there where we can turn in Raptor Mastery. So sit tight, hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride through the jungle, through the Vale of Stranglethorn. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on, come see me turn in this quest, Raptor Mastery 2. Hibit Nessingwary Jr. here. We're going to give him the talent of Tethys. How goes the hunt for Tethys? Tracked her all the way back to camp, did you? Wait, but you called her, you said it was a he before. I'm confused. You said his, but now you say her. What gender was the raptor? I need to know. Master Tylord, the Raptor Slayer. Hey, that has a nice ring to it. Hey! That's funny. I promise you guys, I was not reading that. I was not reading this as I said that. I just thought that in my head at the same time. So he gives us a pretty nice tunic, the Raptor Hunter tunic. One thing I actually forgot to mention at the start of this episode, though, was I had this nice piece of this nice male chest piece. It was sitting in my bank for a long time, and I hadn't been to check on my bank in a while, in probably the last like 4 or 5 episodes. So this became available for me to use starting at 39. Obviously, I wasn't wearing it when I hit 39, So I grabbed it, plus 17 agility, plus 10 stamina, increases attack power by 18, and the random enchant is gives your Hand of Freedom spell a 50% chance to remove any stun effects. So obviously that's not that great of a random enchant effect. Uh-oh, boys. We got ourselves a level 32 here. I'm not going to attack him because, again, I'm not a dick. But if he wants to start some shit, I mean, I'm fucking down. Whoops. Sorry! Okay, I didn't mean to attack him. I did attack him once, but yeah, that was on accident. Hemant Nessingware Jr. wants you to bring him the head of King Bangalash here. So this is the final quest involving Nessingware's expedition, and we get either the Master Hunter's bow or the Master Hunter's rifle. And obviously, I don't really want to equip and use any of those, only because I'm not a ranged build, and what I have right now, the Swift Wind, gives me plus 7 agility. So obviously if I use either of the bow or the gun, I won't have that plus 7 agility. It'll just be, and actually, you know what, both of those weapons I don't even think did enough DPS anyway. I mean, these are pretty bad, right? I mean, I got Swift Wind. One of my viewers actually gave it to me. Smuttons here. Smuttons, it was his main, Karnos, I believe it was. I don't think it was Chronic. Chronic is someone else. But yeah, Karnos came and met me. I forget exactly what episode it was, but he came and met me in Thousand Needles and gave me all of these blues. And I actually think this polished Jazzeraint armor he also gave me. So this has been sitting in my bank for a while. I can tell you, he gave me those. He gave me the Ziggler. He gave me, actually, he gave me one bearded bone axe, but this other one, this one I'm using now that has life stealing on it, excuse me, I actually think I looted. He did give me Swift Wind. What else? He gave me a bunch of shit. And some of it I've actually replaced, but yeah, definitely big shout out to him if he's still watching my videos. I don't know. I don't think I've heard from him in a little while. But I'm going to run back to Gromgal here, sell my shit. I'm going to end off the episode here. I usually say, oh, I'm going to end off the episode. I'm going to keep it a little short, you know, but it ends up being like 30, 40 minutes anyway, so it's going to be in that range, I think. Again, I wasn't keeping exact count on how long this episode's been going on, but I mean, hey, look at this. We hit 41, and we're already about 3/4 of the way to 42. So I think I take that as a great success. Whenever I can level at least once, even twice in an episode, I mean, that's a good episode, right? So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. And as always, until next time, I hope y'all stay classy. And peace out.